Oh, welcome back. We're here for another game. Crimson Chin Post here. And today we are catching the England Norway game. We are in for a treat. This game is going to be so good. We're talking about Harry Kane versus Erling Haaland. Grab your seats, guys. This game is going to be a doozy. My goodness, we're expecting goals. What Norway did to Brazil, we shall never forget. That was like, especially Haaland. What Haaland did to Brazil, we shall never forget that. Damn, that game was brutal. They single-handedly knocked out Brazil. Now they meet England. This is a different beast. England, I do think it's going to be highly contested, very good quality football we're expecting. But England probably edges this. Maybe even not edges, because I just think England has better quality players compared to Norway, and they might come out on top. Some people might disagree, but actually, me, I kind of want Norway out. I've had enough of Erling Haaland and his Norwegian row. I'm sorry. I'm tired of Erling Haaland in the World Cup. It's time for him to go. And it's mostly because I was supporting Brazil and they got knocked out. But not only that, he's all over my feed, man. Every time I go on social media, I just find Erling Haaland everywhere. This is crazy. So anyway, we have 10 minutes to the game. We could probably check out some context, see what's going on, what are people talking about, maybe check out the lineups. It's today at 2 at the Miami Stadium. Yeah, welcome guys. We're watching Norway England today. I do think England edges it and defeats Norway just slightly. Norway, you're probably going to give England something to think about, because you have this guy right here. This guy is so good. He is world class. That's even an understatement. But England too has this guy right here, Harry Kane. This guy is also too good. Who is better? I would say Harry Kane is slightly better than Haaland, simply because Harry Kane is a more complete football player than Erling Haaland. Harry Kane is better at creating chances. He's better at through passes. I've seen Harry Kane do some creative stuff when he's not scoring, but when it comes to goals, it's kind of hard to separate the two. They're so good they're both so good at scoring goals. So let's look at the lineup. Pickford, the England team hasn't been that different. Pickford, Konsa, John Stones. Okay. I don't think John Stones has started a game, but because it's usually Konsa and Gehi and who was there last time? Who was it? I can't even remember. It wasn't John Stones who started that centre back. I think it was Konsa actually in centre back. Now he has been shifted to wing back. Okay. At least that's what the lineups look like. Man, my arm is itching for some reason. It's been itching all morning. Maybe this is a sign that England is going to go through. I'm just talking. But yeah, O'Reilly is there. Anderson. Okay, Anderson has basically played every game. Declan Rice. We have Mad Shaky. I can't believe Mad Shaky was called over Copa. I'm still bitter, even though we are too far into the World Cup. But Bellingham, man of the hour, come with the man. Man, a lot of people doubted this guy, but he has managed to actually shut the haters up. Why isn't Bukayo Saka starting? This is insane. Why is Madueke starting ahead of Bukayo Saka? Okay. Anthony Gordon and Harry Kane. Is Saka injured? And then for Norway, we have Nyland. I'm not really sure. I haven't really followed him that much. Ryanson, Ajar, no. No clue. Hegem, Wolf, no clue. Burge, no clue. Ødegaard, yes, I know who Ødegaard is. Patrick Burge, not sure. Soloth, yes, I know Soloth. He's from he plays for Atletico Madrid in Spain. And then Erling Haaland, of course, without even a second thought. Oscar Bob is on the bench. That's who I know from this team. Who else do I know from this team? Strand Larson. I think I've had a few things about Strand Larson. And on the England team, the bench, we have Ivan Toney's on the bench. Rashford hasn't had output in this World Cup. He plays well, but no end product. He doesn't put the ball in the back of the net or create any chances. Jordan Henderson broke his arm. Man, a freak accident jumping over an advertisement board. That was crazy. Ollie Watkins, Morgan Rogers. Why did they even call Morgan Rogers if they're not going to use him? I don't know. Reece James. Let's see if he's back. 7 minutes to the game. They're probably still announcing lineups and singing the national anthem. Is Reece James back? I don't know. We could check quick and see and find out. That's the only person I care about on this English team, like deeply, because he plays for Chelsea. If Reece James available, okay, someone is also asking. Reece James playing? I don't think he's playing tonight. On James stopping Haaland and going all in. Now it's the moment. It's time to let go. Release our energy and give it a go. This is Thomas Tuchel, probably. Not fact checked, but we're just reading some comments. Man, England has been like, England has a case because this Jarrell Kwanzaa guy got a red card and then they banned him for 2 games. They tried to appeal and theirs went double in the other direction. Ended up giving him a 2-game ban. So even if England go through in this one, he's not coming back for the next game. And then you contrast that to Balogun, who the American football player who got his red card suspended, I think for a year, because he still has the ban, right? For a year after appealing his red card. Both cases, the red card were justified, in my opinion. But for England, he gets 2 games, and America, his was removed. So that's crazy, in of itself. Yeah, so I think Reece James is back. His was removed. So that's great. Yeah, like and subscribe, guys. Give me some comments. Give me some feedback. You guys, I need some feedback. You're just watching. You're not even giving me feedback. You gotta give me some feedback. Tell me what you want to see. What else? I mean, we can go to other topics. We don't have to always stick to football. I mean, right now it's because World Cup is like the biggest deal in the world. So we're covering that mostly. But eventually, after football gets done, we shall check out other topics. Check out other... Because there's so many trending stories. Not politics, though. Politics is still murky. Until I understand the do's and don'ts of politics, then maybe we can get into that. Trending stories and cases, yes, we could break those down. And of course, computer science. Given that I am a graduate of computer science, I am going to be coming up with some content revolving around that as well. I hope you can follow and keep up, and maybe show you guys what I've been working on. I build applications, I build software, I build AI automation systems. So if you're interested in one of those, please leave a comment. Maybe I could get back to you and help you uh, realize your software ideas, or help you achieve an idea that you wish to pursue in terms of software. Yeah, especially if you're a small business, I'm also trying to build one for myself. It's coming soon. I'll definitely show you guys and give you the link where you can reach out to me if you're interested. But yeah, that's enough of that. Today we are here for England, Norway. The game is about to begin. We got like 2 minutes. We got like 2 minutes left on the clock before the game starts. Man, this is going to be an interesting game. I don't know how England is going to be able to, Norway is going to be able to beat England in this, but I don't see any way Norway knocks out England. No way. Norway knocks out England. I just don't see it. And even if they do, there is no one going to be able to stop Argentina except France. England will try, but it's right now it's looking like Argentina has successfully been okay, let's not say the conspiracies, but it's looking like they've gotten this good run to the final. It's very controversial how they've gotten there, don't get me wrong, but so far all the decisions you could argue that have gone in favor of Argentina, you can argue against and for. So there's nothing like so obviously blatant that the referees are helping Argentina, but it looks like they're getting to the final, guys. I kind of do want them to reach the finals because I'm obviously a Ronaldo fan, but we'll see how it goes. And Norway, I don't think Norway can stop Argentina. England has a better chance of stopping Argentina compared to Norway. Come on, guys. Yesterday there was Spain, Belgium. Man, Lamine Yamal hasn't done anything this World Cup. Maybe you can say I'm hating, but Lamine Yamal has had only one goal. He has played well, but no end product once again. Oh, there's a South African player who died. They just announced it like, I think yesterday or today. And they're having a moment of silence for him. I don't even know what happened. Let's find out. We could find out. What happened to the South African player who passed away after the World Cup? Rest in peace. Let's see. Jaden Adams unexpectedly passed away at the age of 25. Damn, that was very young. After just 2 weeks of competing. Just over 2 weeks after competing in the 2026 World Cup. They're having a moment of silence for him currently. An official cause of death has not been released to the public, so no one knows yet. Maybe as time goes on, they are going to, more stories and evidence and will come out. Yeah, I don't know if you can see him. Yeah, this is him right here. Man, rest in peace to Jaden Adams. All right, let's transition back to the game. Condolences to the family anyway. All right, the game has begun, guys. Let's transition back to England. Okay, people are already starting with a lot of hype. Okay, Gehi. Gehi and John Stones are actually teammates for Man City. I mean, John Stones, I think, has left Man City, if I'm not mistaken, this season. He announced it or something. But it looks like he's done with Premier League. He's about to, like, hang up the boots or something. I remember when John Stones was in Everton and he was just coming out. Yeah, I didn't see the hype, but after a while, he kind of improved me. I mean, he kind of like showed his true quality. I hadn't seen it before, but he ended up becoming someone in Manchester City. Anyway, Norway on the ball. They're going from left to right, and England is going from right to left. Welcome, welcome. Grab a seat. Some dude with purple hair in the Norwegian team, sorry. Norway in their classic red and black shorts and black socks, and England is in all white. Okay, Anderson trying to start up our play, goes long, trying to spread it. Okay, finds Madueke on the right. Nice. Madueke is trying to be extra positive, moving the ball quick, but he overhits that and then goes out for a goal kick to Norway. Like, come on, Matt Shaky. I don't rate Madueke like too highly. After betraying Chelsea, and even in Chelsea, he wasn't like the best. I'm just surprised Bukayo Saka hasn't started. Okay, ball goes long from Norway. Headed out by John Stones. Harry Kane tries to clear it, but Anthony Gordon actually, but it just stays in the air. Anthony Gordon swearing to the left, looking for Harry Kane. Cleared by the Norwegian defense. Yeah. Plays for Brentford. Okay, people are already starting. This game has started with some intent. Definitely a bit faster than yesterday's game. Or yesterday about one. France and what was it? France and Morocco. And England passing side to side. Declan Rice spreads it again to the right side for Madueke. Madueke finds it. Nowhere to go. He gives it back to Konsa. Konsa gives it to Gehi. Gehi back to Pickford. Okay. Okay, it looks like Norway is trying to push as a team. They're trying to keep a shape. Like all the 10 players seem to be moving in unison, but let's see how it goes. 3 minutes so far. We'll see some patterns as the game goes on. Anthony Gordon on the left side. Anderson in support in the middle. No one to give it to. Gives it to Konsa. Konsa gives it to Madueke on the right. Now we're sitting back. They're not pressing. They're like, let's wait for the right time. I don't think Norway is going to really defeat England. Anyway, Bellingham trying to be in support. Declan Rice spreads it to the left. Looking for Anthony Gordon, intercepted. Gehi swiftly comes in to prevent Norway from winning the ball in the middle of the pitch. Throw in. Okay, Declan tries to go long, but in the hands of the goalkeeper. Trying to be direct. And Norway trying to move from the back. Ødegaard in the middle of the pitch. Spreads it to the left side. Close down, so Norway is possessing in their half. Anthony Gordon trying to press quick, but Norway managed to keep possession. O'Reilly intercepts. All right, Anderson Giving it to Gordon. Gordon closed down, but he still has the ball. And he loses it, actually. And then Solo steals it. Oh, was just about to lay. Was about to put it on a plate for Erling Haaland, but intercepted. Was trying to go on the outside of John Stones. Okay. England managed to intercept it. Gehi trying to get everything under control. Anderson comes in for support. Gives it to John Stones. John Stones looking for someone to give it to. No one, so he gives it to Gehi. Gehi gives it back to him. Declan Rice there to help. Yes, it's filling in for Konsa, right? One of them is filling in for Konsa now. Okay, Anderson gives it to Gordon. Gordon gives it. Anderson gave it to Riley. Riley gave it to Gordon. Gordon gives it back to Riley. On the left, Anderson spreads it to Madueke. Okay, I'm seeing them using this spreading ball tactic a lot more offside Madueke. Okay, I'm noticing this spreading the ball. Take everyone to one side and then spread it immediately to the other side when there is space. Madueke looked onside. Man, they've really come for referees this World Cup and their decisions, apparently. But in the group stages, it was smooth sailing. They weren't really making these controversial calls. It was only until round of 32 and round of 16 and quarters where a lot of calls have come out shaky. Oh no, we're winning the ball in a dangerous position. Haaland gets the ball in the box. He should have shot that ball. I don't know why he sent it back in. And Bellingham drops deep to rescue possession for England, close down, and wins the foul. Bellingham has had a good World Cup. He has really had a good World Cup. He has enjoyed himself. I thought Tuchel would panic with Bellingham, but looks like it's working out. So England moving the ball too quick for the referee's liking, so they have to take it again, deep in their own half. Okay, John Stones has the ball. Gives it to Declan Rice. Declan Rice moving the ball closer to Norway defense. Anthony Gordon trying to be cute, nutmegging to passes his opponent, but he's stopped down, but he still keeps possession. Gives it back to English defense to start another attack. Gehi. Anthony Gordon, he has had only one good game. And because Rashford hasn't been really good, so they've brought him back. Rashford hasn't had output. Anthony Gordon has had some good moments. He doesn't have output, but you feel like he can cause more problems than Rashford. I don't know. It's pretty even split. Salah trying to cut through that English defense, but they've doubled up on him and England wins the ball back. Anderson carrying the ball to midfield. Spreads it to the right. Find Konsa. Konsa looking for someone. Gives it back to Anderson in the midfield. Bellingham drops deep to support. So England trying to pass in the midfield. Hoping to regain some composure on the game. John Stones. Gehi. Gordon. Harry Kane spreads it to the right for Madueke perfectly. Madueke gets it. And ref does not like Madueke's control of the ball. So he calls foul. Free kick to Norway. Gianni Infantino watching the game. Gianni Infantino. Hey, Gianni Infantino is sketchy at best. Yeah, after giving Trump that award that is totally made up, I think he made up an award just to give Trump. And then what else? Like, he has had some questionable decisions as far as being FIFA president. Anyway, Anderson finds O'Reilly on the left side. O'Reilly tries to cut in, but is blocked. And now we're trying to play counter from the back. Okay. Sola wins the ball. But England players drop quick to stop the Norwegian counter. The Vikings. Ødegaard dropping deep, trying to support Norwegian possession. So 11 minutes, no attempts so far. Everyone is still feeling each other out. Haaland drops deep to support Norwegian players. Ball back in Norway's defense. Ødegaard dropping deep to hopefully start an attack and move the ball to midfield, but England is blocking the spaces. Shelderon, Madueke trying to close him down, but he manages to keep possession. Norway still has the ball in defense. Bellingham is 1 yellow card away from suspension. But I heard it resets on the final. When you reach the final, I think it resets. I don't quote me on that, but once that, it doesn't apply when you reach the final. You know, everything is forgiven. Don't quote me. I need to check it out and actually find out if that's true. All right, now we're just keeping possession in their defense. England doesn't seem to be pushing just yet. It's only when the ball reaches the midfield then they start to press, or when they see an opportunity. Sarla on the right hand side. No, they're pushing Norway back to defense. They try to spread it to the left, but it goes out. Throw in for England. Is that Venus Williams? Yeah, Venus Williams is watching the game. Okay, Anderson carrying the ball to the Norwegian defense. Bellingham helping him out. Yeah, England is moving the ball slow a bit, and then they move faster when they reach attack mode. Anthony Gordon hoping to start something, but it's blocked down. Gives it to Anderson. Gehi comes in to help him. Back to Anderson. Anderson spreads it for Madueke. Again, they keep doing the spread to Madueke. All right, Tuchel. I guess you've told them to do the spread. Konsa. Madueke has nowhere to go, so he gives it back to Konsa. Konsa brings it back to Gehi. Gehi Anderson. Declan Rice comes to make himself available. Back to Gehi. Anderson gives it to Anderson. Anderson closed down, gives it back to Johnston's. Johnston's gives it to Konsa. Konsa gives it to Madueke on the right side. Madueke trying to cut, but blocked by two Norwegian defenders, so he gives it back to Konsa. Konsa and Anderson basically just passing to each other. They're forced all the way back to Johnston's. Johnston's gives it to Gehi. Yeah, Norway is not giving England any spaces. They're not giving. I mean, the game has just started. 15 minutes now, but eventually tiredness may play a factor. Who knows? Patient possession from England. They switch it to Gordon this time. Gordon decides to go into the dribbles past one player. Almost went into the box, but another defender had to stop him. Corner kick to England. Corner kick. Corner kick. English fans. David Beckham watching. Is in the stands watching. English fans are here trying to hype up their team. Harry Kane, come on. Are you just gonna let Norway win this? You can't. You can't just be there saying Norway is going to go through and you do nothing. Ball comes in, cleared out by the Norwegian defense. Easily. Yeah, they should be. They if they keep giving such corner kicks, it's gonna be easy for Norway. It has to land perfectly on the first man, or the first man has to win the header if you want it to be dangerous. If you're hitting near post, get a flick on, and then maybe like another English player puts it in, or at least puts it on target. Anyway, the ball comes back to Anthony Gordon on the left side. Anthony Gordon thought about swinging it in, changed his mind, gave it to Declan Rice. Gives it to Gehi. Gehi finds Stones. Stones gives it to Madueke. Madueke is getting a lot of the ball. But Madueke tried to 1-2 with Bellingham, but blocked. But momentarily. Norway is happy to sit back for the time being. %65% possession for England, 32% for Norway. And Gordon cutting in the ball from the left, but blocked. But it only comes back to Declan Rice, who gives it to Konsa. Konsa back to Stones. Stones to Gehi. Bellingham drops deep, but blocked. Gives it to O'Reilly. O'Reilly gives it to Anthony Gordon. On the left, Anthony Gordon gives it to Elliot Anderson, blocked. Gives it to O'Reilly. O'Reilly gives it to Bellingham. Bellingham spreads it to the right for Madueke. Madueke tried to dribble. He lost it though, but it went out for a throw-in to England. They take it quick. Back to Declan Rice. Declan Rice should be just sending those balls into the box. But he spreads it, he squares it to Henderson. Anderson gives it back to him. Back to Anderson, back to Stones to Gehi. Gehi to Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon to O'Reilly. O'Reilly brings it up the field a little bit. Gives it to Stones. Anderson tries to give it to Gordon. Gordon closed down, but he still has it. Trying to figure out. Anderson crosses the ball into the box. Delivery, but passes over everyone. It almost landed well on Bellingham, but it went out. Nice idea from who? Gordon? Was it Gordon or Anderson? Yeah, Madueke and Bellingham were in some good positions to receive that ball and maybe put an attempt on target, but passed over everyone. Bellingham is touching his shoulder. That's not a good sight because that shoulder of his has caused him a lot of issues. I think he has done a documentary about his shoulder, if you check his YouTube channel. Anyway, now we go long. Bellingham winning the ball, but referee says it's a foul by Bellingham. So free kick to Norway. Yeah, he has done a few documentaries on his shoulder. So it really messed him up, I think, last season. Okay, the ball stolen in a dangerous position. Harry Kane gets it, but it's blocked down. Norway were trying to play from the back, but someone made a poor pass and it almost fell for England in a very good position. But Norway, they managed to prevent the disaster. And the ball goes back to England. They still have possession, but in their own half. Gehi carries it to attack. I think Anderson for support. Finds Konsa, forced to give it back to Konsa. Konsa gives it to Stones. Stones give it to Gehi. Gehi looking for someone. Slowing the game down a little bit. He's looking for some movement. I hate it when players do this. Man, stop slowing down the game. Come on, man. Anyway. Yeah, Norway is happy for England to have the ball. And the ball ends up in Madueke's feet. He gives it back to Konsa. Nowhere to go. So Konsa gives it to Gehi. Gehi to Bellingham. Bellingham back to Gehi. Back to Bellingham. Bellingham gives it to Declan Rice. Declan Rice crosses it in. No, actually crosses it to the left side to find O'Reilly. But it's closed down. It goes back to Gehi. Gets it back from Gehi. In the midfield, a little bit central. Slowing down the game also. Squares it to Stones. Stones to Konsa. On the right side. But it comes back down to O'Reilly on the left side. O'Reilly gives it to Anderson for support. Anderson gives it to Anthony Gordon quickly. Gordon trying to dribble, but it's good. And O'Reilly sends the ball into the net, into the box. Sorry. But it bounces over everyone, and Norway clear it. Man, I'm telling you, Haaland is going to get lost. Haaland is going to get lost in this game. Or maybe not. I don't know. Because no, he's not even moving forward. And Bellingham sends it to Konsa. Konsa gives it to Madueke. Madueke gives it back to Bellingham. Bellingham gives it to John Stones. John Stones gives it to Gay. Gehi moving it closer to the Norwegian box, slowly by slowly. Gives it to Anderson. Anderson gives it to O'Reilly. O'Reilly driving it into the box, gets the 1-2 in the box, scoops it up, but it goes over everyone. Madueke manages to keep it inside the box. He gives it to O'Reilly. O'Reilly miscontrolled it, but it was going towards the goal and it's cleared out. Oh my God, that was close. It's trying to warm up. I'm telling you, no way ain't gonna give England a hard time if they keep playing like this. I don't know. Yeah, Madueke whipped in a nice cross, but Anna rarely managed to get it, but it did not go in anywhere. Hydration break. Yes. All right, let's see some live reactions. Let's go check out some live reactions. What are people saying about this game? Me, honestly, I think if Norway keep playing like this, England's going to win this game. If Norway keep playing like this, they're not even like giving Erling Haaland anything. Maybe it's part of the plan, like just maintain shape, don't concede anything, sit in a certain shape until a certain time, then they decide to attack or like be more aggressive. England fans all make some complaint over vile broadcasting decision. What's this about? Okay, well, no one is saying anything for that one. Hi, Grok, what is the chance of Norway-England game being delayed due to extreme heat? No, that's too late for that. Let's hope. Let's go to the latest. Yeah, someone is advertising free, okay. Going from watching Vampire Lestat to watching England is a massive, okay. Norway versus England. Oh my God, Jude Bellingham and Haaland, right? I don't know, guys, control it, please. They're on the other side of each other, so how would they win? Anyway, they can meet like a corner kick or something. Forget about the style of play. If England should let Norway score, that will be the end. No. England has players that can make something out of nothing. So even if Norway scores, England's definitely not out of the game yet. Norway making this a stinker with low block. That's what I'm saying. If Norway keep playing like this, England is going to have an easy game. Like, okay, not an easy game, but they're going to be controlling this whole game from start to finish. And they'll main and that's how the game ends up into like 1-0, 2-0 without Norway even noticing it. Kind of similar to France, Morocco. Morocco just kept sitting. They feared France too much, honestly. They didn't just say F it. Let's just kitchen sink this and send the ball into the box. That's what they should have done, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm not even a football manager, but sometimes it's like, come on, we've been watching football for how long now? It's a one-sided game till this moment. If Norway don't change their approach of this game, they will lose it badly. This is what I'm saying. I'm not the only person saying that. England, a series of cross passes in Norway's box, several almost onto the second quarter. Yeah, second quarter, first half. Okay, I must say this cooling break. One moment England up the attack and went in behind Norway. Boom, cooling break. The tempo is gone again. Yeah. Okay, so hydration break is over. Yeah, if England keep playing like this, who knows? Norway looks like they're just going to end up shocking England. I mean, England looks like they will just finish Norway without Norway putting up much of a fight. Hydration break over. Norway is trying to now move the ball a bit with some more intent. Haaland drops deep, trying to help, and they managed to keep possession. Norway passing a little bit, and miss pass gives a throw in to England unnecessarily. And they take it quick. Bellingham wins the ball in the edge of the box, wins a free kick. Free kick in a deadly position for England. Bellingham, nice job. Very dangerous position. On the right side. On the left side, rather. No, on the right side. Good for a left-footed free kick taker. Yeah, so you put a left-footed player on the right side and a right-footed player on the left side. If you want a winger who cuts in and shoots, you put cuts in and shoots from the left, you put him on the right, and vice versa for the other side. Who is on the dead ball situation? Harry Kane. Harry Kane has taken free kicks before. Madueke, come on. What is Madueke going to do? You guys, what is... Okay, Erling Haaland is on the wall. I mean, he's very tall and flexible. He can jump. What is Madueke going to do? Madueke, give it to Harry Kane. Leave it. It's Madueke and Harry Kane standing. Harry Kane takes it, shoots, but it's always rising. It's always rising off target. Yeah, I was so surprised if Madueke had taken that thing. He hit it with a lot of pace. Was always rising. Harry Kane attempt off target. Goal kick to Norway. Can Norway play shot? Goalkeeper. Yeah, this goalkeeper of Norway was really good in the previous game. He was like Spider-Man. And then Norway come playing from the back. He runs, passes the first line of defense for England in the middle of the pitch, but it's blocked down, and then they go back again. Guy gives it to Ødegaard. Ødegaard gives it to another midfielder, I think, and then gives it back to Ødegaard. Okay, now we're getting some healthy possession. Okay. Norway just scanning. Norwegian player in defense has the ball. Probably waiting for England to press so that they can exploit those spaces. But okay, Solo gets the ball. And then Norway gets it in the middle of the park. Manages to take it through to the defense. Okay, Norway pressing. Solo on the right side. And then Norway comes to the center. Oh, they try to break the English defense, but blocked. But it goes back to Norway. Ødegaard spreads it to the box, but Pickford comes and picks it. Norway fans doing the row, the iconic row, Norwegian row, the Viking row. Anyway, England play from the back. Pickford goes long, finds Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon gives it to O'Reilly for support, gets it back from O'Reilly. Hoping to press. Free kick to England. Anthony Gordon taken down. Norwegian players protesting. Maybe he's claiming corruption. Who knows? Come on. That's an obvious foul. It is. Man, you see this, the problem with all these bad decisions, they have started putting microscope on every decision that referees make now. And it's going to be worse in the Argentina game. There's, I think, Argentina later today. Declan Rice on the dead ball situation. On the left side. Okay, Declan sends the ball in, but that's a terrible delivery, Declan. Defended. Well defended by the Norwegian defense. And the ball goes back. What the heck? Okay, first wait. Yeah, my stream's acting up, guys. Just give me a second. Why are you behaving like this right now? Come on. I hope no one has scored and I've missed it. I mean, at the moment, England, it looks like if England scores, they're done. Norway is done. I don't see any way they're going to really give England hard time. This semifinals, you might as well just conclude that it's going to be England, Argentina. Because there's no way Argentina is losing to Switzerland. Like, unless Switzerland sucker punches them in like the last minute or something. Anyway, England come from the back with Norway pressing, so they're forced to play back. Gehi in his own box gives it to Pickford. Pickford spreads it to John Stones, wide right. John Stones again. And they lose it in a deadly situation, but Pickford was quick to get the ball. John Stones, what are you doing? Erling Haaland is like right there. Yo, Erling Haaland almost had it tapping. Anyway, England come in quick from the back, hoping to move the ball quicker, and then Anthony Gordon loses the ball and Norway win it back, hoping to move quick. That's crazy. How do you just how do you make a mistake with Erling Haaland in the back? You want to be like who's singing Le Mans? I can't believe. Yeah, Le Mans, Man U fans. I swear, Manchester United fans had better not say anything about Le Mans. Courtois, man. I don't know how Le Mans feels right now after sending Belgium home. Anyway, Ødegaard in the midfield, looking for someone to spread it to. England is not closing him down. They're giving him time on the ball in the midfield. Manages to find someone on the right side. Yeah, we've seen very little of some of these Norwegian players up to this point. Ødegaard hoping to spread it. Okay, spreads it to Son on the right. The ball comes in into the middle. Erling Haaland shot on target. Ooh, Erling Haaland shot on target. That's crazy. That's crazy. Harry Kane comes from deep, hoping to get the ball. Foul. He claims foul, but referee doesn't give it. And now we have a press up to another in the box. Shoots. What? What? Norway scored. What? That was the weirdest goal ever. And Norway is claiming a foul. I mean, England is claiming a foul. What? That goal was weird. I didn't expect it to go in. Yeah, Norway is winning 1-0. Okay, Harry Kane there was a foul on Harry Kane before that went in. I don't even know the name of the Norwegian player who has scored. Who was that? That might be a freak. That might be a foul. England just go to sleep after the foul is won. What? He was going for a cross, but it ends up going in off the post. Who is that? Yeah, it was like one of those weird cross shots. He was like caught in between a cross and a shot, and it ended up being a shot, an accidental shot. Harry Kane is the one who was taken down before that game. Shot number 21. And then he has the weird fonts on his shirt. I can't read it. Schledrup. Okay, let me not try to butcher it. But yeah, Norway has won. That's crazy. That's crazy. And the goal is standing. That's crazy. What? 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 Okay, I mean, I didn't think Norway would actually do it, but they've actually edged in front. Okay, now England, you have to wake up. But this makes the game interesting. Now England has to push. England, up to Kane it goes. I was hoping to give it to Bellingham in the box, but it ends up in the goalkeeper's hands. And this Norwegian goalkeeper is very good. And now we win the ball again. This time the referee calls the foul. O'Reilly down. Harry Kane. I can't believe the ball actually went off of Harry Kane. And then Norway attack super quick and ball goes in. 1-0 to Norway. Well, I did not see that coming. Anyway, Gehi spreads it, hoping to find Madueke. Finds him, but intercepted by the Norwegian player. And intercepted back again by Madueke. Gives it to Declan Rice. Declan Rice gives it to Bellingham. Of all the possession England has had, they've created very little and they've suffered a defeat, a goal in the first. Anthony Gordon hoping to dribble past one player but takes him down. Free kick to Norway. Tag of the shot. Ryanson. Ryanson has some purple hair, you know. He has dyed his hair purple. It's more like it's like the Eminem haircut, you know, just a short buzz cut with the purple dye. Anyway, Norway goes long. Ødegaard wins it in the box, shoots, but off target. And it was Charlotte actually. That was a big chance from Norway. England had better get their head in the game. That's crazy. They're possessing more than Norway, but Norway is getting better chances off of them. Him and O'Reilly were wrestling. Pickford taking too long. Norway has closed them down. Norway is pressing now. Solo, Ødegaard hoping to shoot from distance. Pickford saves it on target, but I managed to keep it. All right. All right. I think this is the plan. This is the plan. Get the first goal, and we're going to press them. My goodness. I don't think England had better switch off. Switch on. You've got to switch on, man. O'Reilly and it gives it to Anthony Gordon. O'Reilly again. Back to Gehi. Gehi to Pickford. Pickford to John Stones. Deep in his defense. Nowhere to go, he gives it to Declan Rice. Declan Rice is carrying it to midfield, hoping to find someone. He finds O'Reilly on the left side. O'Reilly has nowhere to go, gives it to Gehi. Gehi brings it closer and closer. Tries to find Bellingham, but intercepted, but also didn't keep for long. Madueke gets it back for England. Finds Bellingham. Bellingham tried to 1-2 with Kane, but intercepted. And Norway coming from the back, hoping to launch Erling Haaland, but it falls back in the hands of the English defense, John Stones. English defender, John Stones. And Erling Haaland closes him down, forces him to take it out. Throw in for Norway in the English defense. England is looking shaky after that, after conceding that goal, and they're not settled. They're like, what the heck just happened? We don't understand what to do now. Ødegaard with the throw. Tries to 1-2, but just gives possession back. Anderson gives it to Gordon. Gordon was hoping to find Bellingham, but intercepted. Although there was a foul, referee calls it back. Ball to possession back to England. Yeah, O'Reilly gets the ball in the middle of the pitch, in the middle of the park. Gives it to Declan Rice. Gehi. Yeah, this is crazy. Like, I didn't expect Norway to go ahead. O'Reilly. Either way, I mean, I kind of don't want Norway to go through, but at the same time, I'm not really the biggest English fan. Now that Cole Palmer isn't there, if Cole Palmer was here, I'd probably be a huge English fan supporting them. Anyway, Gordon on the left finds Anderson in the middle. Gives it to John Stones. John Stones gives it to Gehi. Gehi to Anderson. Anderson to Stones. Gehi, Norway keeping their shape. Gehi trying to cut through and run through. A dangerous play, but he manages, and Norway almost stole it out, but they managed to keep it. Madueke from the right coming in. Bellingham there to support him. Nowhere to go. He's forced to dribble through a tight space and keep possession. Tries to slide it through to someone in the box, but intercepted. And Norway trying to move the ball and counter. Quick! Spreads it down. Oh my god, 2-on-1 situation. And big problems for now. The ball gets it. Salah gets the ball into the box, tries to shoot, but he blocked. I can't believe Salah. Salah is crazy. Like, that was supposed to be a simple pass to Haaland, and it's 2-0. And you just decide to be clever with it. He has wasted a chance. He has wasted a chance. England have survived. Yo, England is surviving, bro. What? Anyway, England, Anthony Gordon coming in from the right, hoping to attack. I mean, from the left, rather. Spreads it to the right to Madueke. Madueke has some space to run. Crosses the ball into the box, but cleared out. Corner kick for Norway. I mean, for England. Damn, okay. That was fast-paced for a little bit. Catch our breath as England prepare for the corner kick. Is that Mick Jagger? The musician. I think that's Mick Jagger, the musician. He's in the stands watching too. Declan Rice on the dead ball situation. This is your chance, Declan. You guys were very good at set pieces last season, so you'd better use that knowledge to find a goal. Declan crosses it in, but it's blocked. Ball comes back to Declan. He takes it down very nicely. Offside though. Offside, and free kick to Norway. Yeah, I can't believe Norway is winning 1-0. Yeah, Declan was offside. Okay, replay of the foul that led to the goal. It looks like he won the ball fair and square. Yeah, Pickford wasn't saving that. It was like a freak short cross. Like he intended to cross it, but it ended up being a shot. Harry Kane is still shaking his head, but come on. It was okay. Ball goes long for Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon in space. He can't get the ball. Manages to get it deep into the defense. Tries to think quick, but ends up just taking the ball out for a goal kick to Norway. Anthony Gordon, come on, use your brain. This is how you're going to get substituted for sure. Him and Madueke. These English wingers haven't been really good for England, honestly. 4 minutes of added time. Anyway, now we go long and end up giving the ball back to Anderson. Anderson gives it to Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon hoping to move the ball quick. Bellingham wins the ball in the box, dribbles and shoots. Oh my God, Bellingham, what a beautiful goal. What a beautiful goal. My goodness, shot number 10. I was telling you, man, Bellingham has really played well for England this World Cup. Bellingham, man, damn. I was underestimating this boy, but Jude Bellingham is actually very good. The Jude Bellingham show. He has been, would I say he has been better than Harry Kane this World Cup? Maybe. But Anthony Gordon thinks quick and gives it to Bellingham in the box. That was very clever from Anthony Gordon. And Bellingham manages to dribble into the box, finds space. A tight space, man. He had like 3 players on him, but he manages to dribble through and get a shot off and it goes in. That's that Real Madrid ingenuity. That Real Madrid creativity. Los Blancos DNA. All right. So now a balance has been restored. 1-1. All right. England come trying to press playing from the back. Norway's pressing them, but Madueke drops deep trying to support. And Bellingham again is on the ball, carrying it to attack. Tries to find Anthony Gordon. Deflected, but it goes back to Harry Kane. Harry Kane shoots on target, but referee saves it from distance. Harry Kane shot from distance. All right. Los Blancos. That's how you do that. How many goals has Jude Bellingham scored in the World Cup? We'll check that at halftime. Anyway, England win the ball in the middle of the pitch. Guess who it is? Jude Bellingham. Spreads it to the right for Anthony Gordon. Sorry, the left. Anthony Gordon has some space. He's carrying it, waiting for the Norwegian defenders to come to him. But yeah, and then he gives it to Henderson. Henderson finds Declan Rice in the middle. Declan Rice tries to be clever and pass it and finds Harry Kane. Harry Kane chips it and scoops it. Offside. Oh my God, that would have been a really good goal. That was a chip. That was a nice chip. Oh my God. They need to check VAR, but that was really clever. He's offside. That was so good from England. They had Norway beat. They had Norway beat halftime. Yo, this game started off slow, but it ended up ending in an exciting way. Halftime. Bellingham jogging through to the dressing room. All square at halftime. 1-1. Yo, Jude Bellingham. I'll give you that. I'll tell you that Jude Bellingham he is on beast mode right now. Let's see what's the latest. Okay, Jude. Declan Rice in an ad for Gemini. That's crazy. Anyway, Norway is trending. Was it a cross or a shot? Either way, Andreas. Okay, yeah, I can't. Come on, guys. Unless I hear someone pronounce it, I can't. Yeah, no, gives Norway the lead over England. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was like a bit of a cross. He meant to cross it, but it came out as a shot and ended up in the back of the net. It even messed with Pickford. This guy right here. This is the guy who scored. He didn't pass to Haaland. Schuler. This is what I'm talking about. This guy from Atletico Madrid. Like, what the heck was that? No, it was 2-0. If this guy had just passed it. This is the perfect moment to pass it. And those are the balls that Erling Haaland craves. Sometimes players do certain things that just perturb me. It's like maybe when you're in the middle, when you're in the pitch, you can't see it. But the person who is in the stands can see it. I mean, but no, even in the pitch you can see it. Like, look at this. This guy could have clearly just given him that pass. Even scooping it over. If you fear that this guy is going to intercept or this guy is going to, like, he could step this side and step this side, you can scoop it over him. This guy is quick. This guy is so quick. Haaland is very quick. He should have gotten that. A team player doesn't know how to pass. And now England equalized, so that's costing Norway the game with his selfishness. Yeah, he ended up just dribbling, trying to dribble everyone and shooting. He didn't even reach Pickford. I'm pissed off like as if I'm supporting Norway. It's just like, come on. The stakes are very high. The stakes are very high, and you're playing like you're in second league football, man. Come on, guys. Oh, this guy has been having some nice customized jerseys. Speed, I show Speed. Speed's barrel reveals the back of Speed's stitched England and Norway shirt with half of Speed's name cut off. Oh, I didn't see that. What? Oh, it's cut off here, you can see. So he has half Norway and half England. Even yesterday by one, he had Morocco and France. That was like a nice half and half jersey. I mean, his team, he supports obviously Portugal because he's like a huge Ronaldo fan, so it's out. So he's just now just watching neutral, I'm guessing. What? Why Thomas Tuchel was filming with England stars just 2 minutes into the Norway clash? I don't know. How catching up with his City teammates before the game. Oh, that's O'Reilly. That is John Stones, McGahey. Yeah, those are all teammates for Manchester City. I think John Stones is leaving though. Isn't John Stones leaving? Let's find out. Is John Stones leaving Man City? Yeah, even here it's asking already. Is John Stones leaving? Yes, John Stones officially left Man City. Yeah, he departed the club as a free agent on June 30th. Yeah, Chelsea needs defenders. I know he's old, but we need experienced defenders. I'm not even kidding. Like, that's how bad Chelsea is right now. Like, the board members don't know how to run the club. Like, even me, who is just a fan, who has been watching football, I can see certain things are ridiculous. Like, don't get me started. If we start talking about Chelsea, I can go for hours. Because right now, our defense is the worst. The worst. That's not even an understatement. So it looks like John Stones is a free agent. Who is he going to? There's rumors of Juventus, Inter, and AC Milan. He might go to Italy. A lot of English players have been going to Italy a lot more now recently, in recent times. Are you kidding me, Andreas Shoulder? I don't wanna like butcher his name, so I'll just say Andreas. Since in Oslo, as Norway take the lead, yeah, that lead was not kept for too long, so it's now 1-1. As Jude Bellingham brings them level against Norway. Yeah, that goal from Jude Bellingham was really good. What a tournament Bellingham is having. Yeah, Bellingham has played so well this tournament. I don't know if he's gonna be among the players of the World Cup. Maybe. I mean, he kind of deserves it because he has been through a lot. Like he pushed his surgery. He pushed his surgery specifically so that it could coincide with the World Cup. By the time the World Cup comes, his shoulder injury would be healed. So he had to withdraw. He had to suffer through playing terrible football with an injured shoulder just to be ready when World Cup comes. So I mean, I kind of get why he's really doing well. He has put in a lot just to be good at this World Cup. Norway has a chance to make England bottle it again. Was it a cross? Was it a shot? Whatever it was, can't lie. That was quite the goal from Norway. Yeah, for sure. Hope I don't get copyrighted. I'm here showing games. It's the second goes. I'm here showing games. You know. Guys, leave a comment. Show me what you think. You guys, we're trying to see if England is gonna win or it's gonna be Norway. Me, I'm kind of neutral, so I don't really have a dog in the fight. Who am I supporting to win this World Cup? If Cole Palmer was here, I would be supporting England, but they did not call him. Anyway, Norway has surprises for many people this World Cup. I doubt it. And the lone Norway supporter. Very real. Come on. Population dictates what Norway can do as they have vastly lower population. No, they can you can just. What are you talking about? Norway can do as they have a vastly lower population. Lol. Yeah, I don't understand what it is. Norway is the dark horse of the World Cup. They may end up winning. Okay, clearly this person doesn't watch football. How do you say Norway could end up winning the World Cup? Are you crazy? No disrespect. But yeah, they're not winning the World Cup. That would be crazy. They're getting knocked out today. I mean, England is just slightly better. Yeah, someone is just roasting Solo. That's what I'm telling you. Solo pissed me off with that movement. Like, what the heck were you doing? I'm not even rooting for Norway. Only Madueke leads England to a 1-1 first half draw with no. Madueke didn't do shit. Sorry. England look rattled. Then Anthony Gordon and Jude Bellingham combined to great effect and get the equalizer. Anthony Gordon probably has slightly better output compared to Rashford. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, he has slightly better output than. I mean, in terms of like the World Cup so far, I've seen Anthony Gordon at least get some stats where the stats that actually matter, like assists, goal, creating a chance that leads to a goal. Rashford, I haven't really seen too much of him. I've watched him play, but I haven't seen him actually give me some output or finish off chances. This should obviously be the celebration move. I don't know about that. Why does Norway insist on wasting their right wing with Soloth playing there? Man, Soloth. Let's just Soloth should pray that Norway capitalize on their chances and actually beat England, because that chance was really good. That was a chance for Erling Haaland to take it to 2-0. Another person hiding on Soloth. Man, Soloth is getting roasted in the comment section. Man. Damn. Before him go. But then no way. Man, leave Pickford alone. No one could have stopped that. It was very confused. It confused everyone, even the person who made the attempt. It confused them too. It was meant to be a cross, but he hit it, and it ended up going in as a goal. Jude Bellingham scored the first goal in the quarterfinals to equal the game. That was a really good attack. Gordon takes some credit for what he did but yeah, Bellingham, nice dribble, gets it in. First 1-1 at halftime for England and Norway. Goal scorers Bellingham and Andreas. Yeah, his other name is just so confusing. What a finish by Jude Bellingham. He's carrying England on his back. I mean, Harry Kane also did. I think Harry Kane was the one for the Mexico game. This time it's Bellingham who has dragged England level. Could Pickford have done better for the goal? Yes, but he has saved more than conceded with him coming off his line. Passing has been very sloppy. Norway could have had a few easy goals. Yeah, I don't think Pickford could have done any better. That thing was an accident. It just came out of the blue. No one expected it to go in. Even the body language of the person who shot the ball, it just ended up being like a cross shot. I don't even know how you call those. Norway is bowling well, but England is suddenly qualifying. Man, that first quarter before the hydration break, Norway were just like, what were they doing? They weren't really doing. They were so bad. It was so bad, man. It was 0-0. England was the one really doing everything. Then after the hydration break, Norway stepped up a little bit. They increased the tempo and ended up getting the goal. Only for Bellingham to bring it back to 1-1 from some clever Anthony Gordon, from an early clever Anthony Gordon pass, not giving Norway any time to settle on the defense and create a shape and make it hard for England to get a shot away. Yeah, it was really good. It's evenly matched. It's evenly matched, this game. Okay. What else? I think we have seen everything about the first half. Maybe if we want to check out the stats, we could check out the stats. Yes. England is winning possession. That was expected. 65-35. Total shots, Norway has more shots than England. That's crazy. Shots on target, even more shots on target. I mean, by one, but they still have more shots on target. And then shots off target, shots blocked, shots saved, 1-2-1, fouls, more fouls. So it's evenly split in terms of attempts, with Norway just edging it a little bit. And then possession, England have more of the ball. England, you'd better use the ball better, because if you keep going like this, it's just gonna. I mean, they still can obviously do something even with or without the ball. They have Harry Kane. Harry Kane can make something out of nothing. all on him, all by himself. I'm over here stressed out, and here they go, bro, because they're holding each other. And the second half is about to begin. Is that Eze? Is Eze coming on? I'm seeing him warming up. Abarichi Eze. That's crazy. Okay, this is Bellingham stats in the first half. 1 goal, 2 shots, 35 touches, 4 out of 5 grand duels, 2 successful dribbles. Okay, substitutions. Abarichi Eze is coming on. And also Bakayo Saka. That's what I was saying. Like, anyway, maybe he was meant to come off from bench. So Madueke and Rice. Declan Rice is out. And Madueke for Saka and Eze. Yeah, Madueke I can kind of understand. He hasn't really been the output factor. As for Abarichi Eze, I don't know why they play Abarichi. He hasn't really. The whole time he has been in an England shirt, he hasn't really given us much to praise him for. Why everyone wants to win Norway England match. I guess it's mostly England. Everyone wants England to win because they're the only ones who can stop Argentina, or at least try to. Norway doesn't stand a chance. They don't stand a chance. Norway would split. I mean, Argentina would split them in half. Easy. Eze and Saka on for Madueke and Rice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Soloth is the Madueke of Norway. Yeah, Soloth, man. How do you do this? Look at that. Erling Haaland is free. And the second half has started. Guys. Okay. All right. Oh, we're starting the second half quicker than the other. So the game is evenly matched. England coming from the back, moving the ball a bit quicker to the midfield. O'Reilly with the ball. Goes long over the top. Finds Gordon. Gordon trying to dribble. Finds Gordon. Okay. Gordon finds Harry Kane. Harry Kane taken down. Free kick at the edge of the box. Dangerous free kick. Yeah, I'm trying to change the time. Bring it back a little bit. Let's do 46. That's a really good position for a free kick. Just at the edge of the box. Harry Kane taken down. Free kick. Braut. What does Braut stand for? Braut Haaland. That doesn't. I don't know how to read these fonts. Is Declan Rice injured? I can't believe he has been removed. Oh, he has been struggling with illness. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering how you could remove Declan Rice. He's like the second best player of the Premier League last season. Who? Abarichi is on the dead ball situation. That's a Harry Kane. I think he's giving it. Harry Kane missed the first free kick, so he's giving it to Eze. Alright, if Eze puts this in, it would be crazy though. Alright, Eze with this free kick. Blocked by the wall. Actually, it hits an English player and goes for a goal kick. I think Harry Kane could have taken that. Abarichi, come on. But I think I've seen Eze score a few free kicks. Okay, now we're passing from the back. They go long this time. Ball is in the air. England defense wins it. Still in the air. Ends up in the Norwegians' feet. And they try to move the ball. Close down. Throw into Norway. Okay, they're passing it on the back. All right, ball is back in the Norwegian defense. They're hoping to move it long this time. Goes long. They managed to win the ball in the midfield. Norway close down quick. They move back again to defense. Okay. Andreas passes it back. Is blocked. Norwegian defense with the ball, slowing it down. Like, what the heck are you doing slowing it down? What purpose does it serve? Anyway, they now move it with some speed to the midfield in attack. Saka is trying to defend. Ball goes out. Isn't it? That's a throw. That's a throw for England. Yeah, good job. Good job defensively, Saka. Norwegian player is kind of upset that didn't go his way. Throw in for England. Konsa with the throw. Trying to find Harry Kane. Harry Kane is blocked down. And throw in for Norway. Norway take the throw quick. Hoping to move the ball in defense. Passes it back to the Norwegian goalkeeper. Norwegian goalkeeper goes long. But ends up in the hands of Pickford. Pickford starting a play quick. Bellingham with the ball. Bellingham dribbles past one guy in the midfield. Spreads it for Saka, but he manages to get it. Damn, Bellingham has played really well this game. Anderson looking for someone to give it to. Finds Konsa. Konsa gives it to Saka. Saka is trying to cut in from the right. Anderson there to support him. Gives it to Konsa. Back to Anderson. Anderson to Gehi. Yeah, Gehi gives it to Gordon. O'Reilly for support on Gordon. Closed down by two Norwegian players. And they manage to win the ball back. And Solo comes running from the back. Okay, manages to find Haaland, but Haaland touches it badly. And Eze finds to win it back in a dangerous position on the counter. And he turns. Okay, Saka on the right. Okay, Saka cuts in, trying to shoot, blocked from the box. But Norway gets it done. Man, there was some miscommunication with Erling Haaland, but they had a chance to attack. And yeah, the ball is back to the Norwegian player in defense. Man, if Erling Haaland had played a nice ball, Norway were going to go through. Anyway, here comes Norway with the ball in the midfield. Looking for someone to pass it to. Shines it to on the right side. Scoops it out in the middle of the... almost going in, but Pickford had to scoop it out. That's crazy. Another miss-hit cross. Almost went in. Pickford had to scoop it out. Corner kick for Norway. I don't think it was going in though. Just to be sure, he had to help it on its way. Corner kick for Norway. Yo, Pickford needs to stay alert. Who is that? Ødegaard is on the dead ball situation. You can't let Norway take the lead again. That's going to cause much more chaos. Another Iceland situation. Corner comes in, cleared out by Harry Kane. Back to Norwegian defense. They send the ball back in from the right side. Ball comes in, but Pickford saves it. Haaland, that was a Haaland attempt. Damn, Haaland almost put the ball in on target, but Pickford saves it. He could have actually, I think, saved it. He didn't have to punch, I think. Okay, now I have a corner kick. Ball comes in, passes everyone, and goes out. But it took a touch off an English player, and it's another corner kick. Yo, our English players being nervous. Kane. It came off Kane. Or corner kick for Norway. Referee says seeing something he doesn't like. First pauses play. Okay, resumes. Okay, ball comes in. Heading for saved, but goes back into the net. Scored. Norway scored. Someone went down claiming a foul, but Norway did not care. It's 2-1. I saw England is doing this to themselves. England is doing this to themselves. Like, why would you start going down claiming a foul? The referee is not having it. Looks like he's not having it. Shot number 17 has scored for Norway. What's his name? Let's see if I can get his name. Yeah, it looks like Haaland pushed Anderson. And he could be... No, he's onside. He's onside. He's not offside. Yeah, Hurricane is playing him on. They're checking for a possible foul. So Anderson is claiming he was pushed. Haaland looked like he had pushed Anderson. It looks like a foul. It looks like a foul, though. Anderson went down. Yeah, it's going to be overturned. The referee goes down to the monitor to see. Yeah, that's why I was kind of hesitant to like change the scoreline to 2-1. Because nowadays you can't, you have to wait. Even people who celebrate, I don't know why people celebrate. Like that Egyptian player, he took off his shirt, ran around, went crazy, and then the goal was cancelled. And now the same is going to happen to Norway. I mean, there's a chance the referee has seen everything. That he has gone to the monitor. Now he's clearing all the players away from him so that he can make his announcement. He's trying to be all professional and chill. Okay, foul. Goal disallowed. Oh, corner retaken. Okay. That's strange, but all right. That's weird because usually if you claim foul, that's a free kick to the UK. I mean, to England. Why would you retake the corner kick? Oh, so the ball hadn't come into play when the foul was being done, so it has to be retaken. Okay, maybe that makes sense. Okay, so the ball wasn't in play when the foul was committed by Erling Haaland, so they have to retake it. If the foul had been committed during when the ball was kicked into play, then it's probably a free kick. Man, these rules, I can't even keep up with these rules anymore, man. It's like, what the heck is going on? But yeah, it was a clear push by Haaland on Anderson. Anyway, another corner kick. Retake. Ball comes in again this time. Near post, but blocked. Bellingham on the far post with the ball. Tries to dribble from the back. Loses possession, and it's a throw-in for Norway. Oh, someone is down. I think Ryan. What's his name? Ryerson. Yeah, Ryerson. Ryerson is down injured. Looks like he's gonna be out of the game. The dude with the buzz cut and dyed purple hair. Okay, this game is delicately balanced right now. Roberto Carlos watching the game. Yeah, they're still doing some medical treatment, receiving some treatment. It's kind of hard to tell who's going to win right now because England is kind of not, they're paying attention, but they're not paying attention. Like, what are you guys doing? Come on, England. This is crazy. Shouldn't be just making mistakes anyhow like that. Come on, guys. Give me some comments. Give me some. Put your emojis who you think is going to win. Right now, the Norwegian player is receiving some treatment. Okay, O'Reilly in position. Norway trying to press England into their own box, hoping to get a mistake and lead to a goal, but cleared. Ball is cleared. Bellingham wins it, but it's closed down super quickly. Ball goes long into England's defense, and now we're trying to attack. They have the ball. And England has so much of the ball for this game, but they've ended up conceding and going down, which is crazy. Now we have had a goal disallowed in the second half already, so it's back to 1-1. Ball is in the midfield. Norway has possession. Norway has the ball in defense. They're looking for a player to give it to, but no one there to help him. Ball ends up back to the Norwegian keeper. Looks like England is not pressing with too much vigor. They're just letting Norway come from the back. Hoping maybe they'll leave some space. I don't know. Okay, they managed to move the ball to midfield. Now we're coming in from midfield. Finds someone in the wide right. Headspace. Okay, now we're still with the possession. Looks like Ødegaard trying to cut in, but is blocked by 3 English players. Nowhere to go. He goes back to the right side. Ødegaard comes again to help. Gives it to Sørloth. Sørloth gives it back. At least I think so. Now Ødegaard trying to find some space, move the ball around. Okay, scoops it. Okay, Ødegaard. But he overhit it. Ball goes out. Goal kick to England. Man, Sørloth, he had better do something to compensate for that chance. I mean, I'm still pissed off about that chance, even though I don't support Norway. Anyway, Pickford on the ball, goes long, hoping to find Saka on the right side, but intercepted, goes out for a throw into England. England closed down in the midfield, foul. Especially it was Bellingham who was closed down. Bellingham tries to go long, but blocked. So foul has to be retaken again. Bellingham on the dead ball. Yeah, there have been no cards in this game so far. Especially Bellingham. He's on a tightrope. If he gets another yellow, he's going to be out for the next game. Okay, ball goes long. Gordon to chase it and keep it in, but goal kick for Norway. Oh, Fabregas is also watching the game. Nazario Ronaldo is also watching the game. Is that Kaká? That looks like Kaká, Rivaldo. Yo, all these Brazilian players are watching the game. Anyway, Norway come from the back. I guess they don't have any more pressure. The pressure is done because Brazil is out. Man, there were rumors of Fabregas being the manager of Chelsea, but it was died out, and Xabi Alonso ended up coming in. Okay, Norway with the long throw deep in their own half, but the ball is won back by Saka. Saka claiming a foul, but nothing given. Anthony Gordon wins it back though. Finds it on the right side. The left side, Gordon trying to dribble, gets into the box, manages to get past one, scoops it up, and Harry Kane controlled it but closed down quick. He didn't have time to pull the trigger. And the Norwegian player clears the ball. Pickford to recycle it. Anderson deep, trying to help in possession. Yeah, Gordon has really been bright this game. I was kind of saying he hasn't done too much, but looks like he has really stepped up a little bit in this game. And England have possession. Gehi goes to Anderson. Anderson brings it to midfield. Finds Saka. Saka tries to run. Ball taken out. Throw into England. Intercepted and taken out. Oh, throw into Norway actually. Substitution. Looks like a substitution for Norway. Soloth is coming off for Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob is dangerous, man. Oscar Bob is he has fast feet, clever feet. He is creative. Oscar Bob is more of the creative type. The Norwegian goal scorer is also coming off. Yeah, and Anderson. So Norway is making two substitutions. It looks like it's is it hydration break? Yeah, Argentina, Switzerland is later today. Yeah, I'm hoping for a miracle, but come on, there's no chance, Argentina wins. I mean, no chance Switzerland wins. Anyway, hydration break, guys. You want to check out what people are talking about? Why is Madrid still trending? Mad shaky. No way. Okay. Haaland did the ball from Solid. Yeah, but got hit with the "nah, you're not stealing my thunder" treatment, then missed it anyway. That's what I'm saying. Nusa is coming on. Be scared, England. Okay, Nusa. My country didn't even make it to the World Cup, but I'm supporting Norway with my life. Like, come on, you're just gonna be disappointed. Alexander Solov, just pray Norway wins this. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna be pointed out if Norway don't win this, and he's gonna be roasted. Cause it's like, what the heck were you doing? It could have been 2-0 now or 2-1. You would still even be winning. Some brown clown accounts cheer for Norway and Haaland is absolute cinema. Okay. Substitution for Norway. Antonio replaces Trace. Now everyone's of the single sort of go for Oscar Bob. this Mourinho memes so hilarious. I don't even know where they got it from. What was the like what was he reacting to? I can't remember. It was definitely I think like These look like Fenerbahce colors, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. England are hanging on right now. The midfielders disappeared. Nowhere winning the battles everywhere, and Bellingham is carrying way too much responsibility. They need a serious response. Yeah. And England has kind of like slowed down a little bit. They're not like moving it as well as they were after that first water hydration break. Maybe after this hydration break, they're going to move it quicker. But yeah, it's been like, oh, the man is coming on, Reece James. Now we're talking. Now I'm kind of rooting for England. Reece James, you know, I mess with Reece James. Anthony Gordon is coming off. Reece James is a gem, and that guy has one heck of a cross. It's always accurate. Always, man. You can depend on Reece James for an accurate cross. He's back from injury. At least. I was the bottom at his stuff when Jude scored. Damn, he was just pissed. He didn't probably like try to hit his coach. Anyway, hydration break is over. Back to the game. Okay, throw in for Norway, I think. All right, England playing from the back. Reece James, poor one already. I kind of jinxed him, but almost gave away a ball to England. Go long anyway, and Harry Kane almost won it in a good counter-attacking spot, but now I managed to keep their shape. Okay, now we're just passing it in their own half. Maybe hoping England presses and creates some space. Okay, ball goes back to the Norwegian goalkeeper. Spreads it. My tummy. Anyway, the ball is in the Norwegian defense. They're just passing it about. England don't seem to be in a rush. They're not pressing with like severe intent. Do they know that it's 72 minutes? Anyway, bad ball. Saka almost intercepted the ball in dangerous position, but he didn't make the most of it. Give possession back to Norway. Norway goes long, but ball comes back to Eze on the left side. Eze sends it back to the middle. Gives it to Reece James. James to Gehi. Gehi to Bakayo Saka. Two Norwegian players on him. Reece James in space at the center. Crosses it into the box, but overhit and Norway clear it. And they have space to counter. Norway has some space to counter in the middle of the pitch. Gehi has gone down. England need to get a reshape because Gehi is down. Oscar Bob trying to cut to the box. Tries to dribble through, but blocked. Ball falls kindly into Pickford's hand. England looked vulnerable England really look around now, but Gehi is asking for a free kick. He's pissed off. His sock is even torn. They kind of tore the sock. Okay, Pickford goes long. Ends up giving the ball back to Norwegian goalkeeper. Norwegian goalkeeper gives it to the defense. Anyway, Norway is in the midfield. Sends the ball to Haaland. Oscar Bob recycles it. Haaland has the ball, crosses it into the box. Ball kicked out, headed out. Nusa gets it again. Ball back to Nusa, is in the ball in the middle of the box. Konsa blocks it. Corner kick for Norway. Okay, nice cross from Erling Haaland. John Terry is also at the game. Ashley Cole is also watching too. Chelsea legends. Thomas Tuchel doesn't look happy. Thomas Tuchel doesn't look happy with the performance so far. Corner kick for Norway. Ref is like, hold on. Man, England, come on. We're rooting for you, kinda. I'm kinda rooting for England in this game. I'm not gonna lie. Corner kick ball comes in. Pickford clears it out, but back to Norwegian player who scores it in, and it hit the bar. But ball goes out. Goal kick. That was so close. It was so close. That was supposed to. Damn, England get away with this. England got away with this one. Damn, it almost went in, man. They almost conceded. Corner comes in. Pickford hits it out, but it falls kindly for a Norwegian player, crosses it back into the dangerous situation. Norwegian player hits it on target, tries to attempt it, and it hits the bar. Then Konsa manages to clear it. England get away with it. Bellingham in the middle of the pitch. England is starting to like slow down this game. I mean, they're not actually like, you're not getting the sense of urgency from England. I think it's because of removing Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon was like the most dangerous player in attack. Anyway, Saka has the ball on the left side. Rhys James tries to cross it in. Headed back out. O'Reilly recycles it. Finds it. Gives it to Eze. Eze back to Rhys James. James to Anderson. Stones to Saka. Saka hoping to cut in. Tries to cross it. Blocked. Falls back to Gehi. There was some fighting with Haaland there, but Gehi comes out on top. And it goes back to Saka. Saka to Rhys James. James to Anderson. Anderson to Eze. Eze crosses it into the box. Headed back out. Falls for Rhys James. James gives it to Anderson again. Anderson to Eze again. Eze trying to cut in from the left. But no one there, so he gives it to Anderson. Anderson gives it to Saka. Stones rather. Stones gives Saka. Stones gives it back to Rhys James. Rhys James back to Saka. Saka cuts it, sends the ball into the box. Oh my god, it almost crossed over everyone and went inside to the far post, but just on the other side of the post actually. Man, the Norwegian defense was so deep. They really don't want to concede that goal. Anderson was coming from the far post. Goal kick for Norway. Norway have the ball in the attack. They managed to keep possession in attack. Ødegaard looking for space, no space. So he keeps the ball, moving it around, hoping for some movement. No movement, gives it back to his defense. When the Norwegian player comes in, pushing ahead from defense to attack. England keeping a shape, not making it easy for Norway. Ødegaard gives it to a Norwegian player on the right. Haaland looks tired in the middle there. I mean, he has been just jogging the whole game. I mean, he has had some few touches. He hasn't been completely quiet. But that's his game. He doesn't need to play 90 minutes. He can disappear for 80 minutes and score 2 goals or 3 goals. And Oscar Bob on the right side. Norway is trying to find like some space to exploit, but England is holding a tight shape. And comes to the left side this time. Ryan tries to cut in, crosses the box into the Nusa tries to cut in, crosses it in, but O'Reilly heads it back out, throwing for Norway. Nico O'Reilly. I feel like Gordon was doing a lot for the team, and then they subbed him. And a ball comes back to Norway. Norway carries the ball in midfield. And the Norwegian player tries to pass through one, but is blocked. And then Nusa recycles the ball. They're claiming a foul, but referee is not giving it. And they managed to move it. Oscar Bob on the right. Oscar Bob closed down by O'Reilly. He's trying to dribble past O'Reilly. Oscar Bob dribbles in, tried to cross it, but is blocked by Rhys James. Bellingham trying to get it further away from danger, but it comes back from Auschwitz. Rhys James still closes him down. It's forced to go back. Norway forced to move back slightly. They're still at the edge of the box with the ball. Moving it up and down. Nusa receives it on the left side. It looks like he has Saka trying to defend. Bukayo Saka blocks it. Corner kick for Norway. Oh, that's the world chess champion. That guy, he has like some crazy Netflix documentary. What is he doing at the game? I think is he Norwegian? I don't want to assume. Oh, my hands are sore. Yesterday I went to the gym. My lower back is also sore doing the, how do they call it? The kettlebells. If you do kettlebells, yeah, let me know, because I need to perfect my form when it comes to kettlebell workouts. Anyway, corner kick for Norway. Crosses the ball, comes into the middle, cleared again by the England defender. But comes back to the Norway player. Trying to cross it in, but it's closed down. O'Reilly closes him down. Ball, he kicks it though, tries to cross it though, but it goes out for a goal kick harmlessly. Okay, now we have the ball in defense. England trying to press this time, but they managed to maintain possession. Jude Spence is readying himself to come on. That's crazy. Who are they going to substitute for Jude Spence? Norway has the ball in the midfield. Nice pass for Nusa. Nusa has some space in the box. He's trying to dribble through, but he's closed down. And Norway tried to come into the center, but blocked. England managed to get their ship back just in time. So Norway is forced to become surgical, but no spaces. Oscar Bow trying to cut into the box, trying to dribble his way through, but it's closed down. Nusa on the left side. Nusa tries to cut in and shoot. Saved. Pickford. Yeah, I keep thinking about that comment I was saying Nusa is coming on. I guess it's good. It looks like Nusa is actually is good. Jed Spence, who are you coming on for? And yeah, England come from the back. Man, Bellingham hasn't been anywhere to be seen this second half. Harry Kane, like, what have you been doing? And the Bellingham, Anderson just passing. Yeah, England hasn't really had the second half hasn't been very good. It's kind of this. I think it's the substitutions. I gotta say it's the substitutions. What's his name? Thomas Tuchel didn't really make very good substitutions second half. And now O'Reilly's coming off for Jed Spence. England have only one substitution left. Could this be going to extra time? Looks like it. Okay, England coming from the back. There have been a bunch of late goals in this World Cup so far. Yeah, that game at the Azteca was wild. And a crossover ball for Eze. Eze hoping to start an attack. Spence joins in, gives it to Reece James. Gives it to Saka. Bellingham and Kane in the middle, waiting for Saka to do something, but he's being closed on by two players. Saka dribbles past one, crosses it in. Oh my God, the goal was gaping open. That was very clever from Saka. Very clever. He almost got the goal, but cleared at the very crucial moment. And Reece James, with the throw in comes to Reece James. James gives it back to, I think, Saka. Saka manages to, Konsa. Konsa tried to cross it in, blocked corner kick for England. Yeah, but that was really good from Saka. It was just screaming for a tap in. Especially Harry Kane. Harry Kane was just there ready for the tap in. Looks like Morgan Rogers might be coming on for this last substitution. Who is that? Eze is the one taking the corner kick. Corner comes in. Harry Kane pushed someone, so foul. Okay, the Declan Rice substitution I can understand. Apparently he's injured. Luis Suarez is also watching. There have been a lot of famous people watching this game. The Declan Rice substitution I can understand because he's sick, he's ill apparently. Konsa is coming off for Morgan Rogers. Okay, Rogers moves to the left-hand side of the field. James goes to right back, looking like. Norway also make a substitution. Muller Wolf is off. Holmgren Pedersen is on. Ball goes long from Norway. And then Haaland wins the ball in deep in England's half. And his Norwegian teammates come to support. Ødegaard spreads it, sends it back though, because there is no one there and no space to go. Gets it back. Spreads it to the right. Oscar Bob gives it to someone, spreads it into the box, but Quickford with a strong punch. Jed Spence trying to keep possession. Bellingham trying to start Spence, but Norwegian player intercepts it. 7 minutes additional time. Oh, opportunity, man. This referee, this goalkeeper almost blinded. This goalkeeper is crazy. Like, the goalkeeper took his time trying to clear that ball. Jed Spence closed him down and it almost deflected. Could have gone anywhere. Tuchel was really pushing, man. Really pushing the players. Now we go long. Erling Haaland trying to start an attack deep in England's defense. Oscar Bob wins it, almost wins it in a dangerous position. This game is more even than I thought, man. Is trying to win the free kick. Norway have had more attempts than England. England have lacked some punch in attack, man. It's insane. Eze gets the ball on the right hand and then sends it into the box. Harry Kane gets it, but no way to turn and shoot. So now we managed to play from the back. And they're forced to go back again to defense. Now we're just keeping possession in their defense. Goalkeeper has it now, tries to go central. Keeping possession. Norway player makes a terrible decision. Morgan Rogers closes him down and concedes the throw. That was good pressing from Morgan Rogers. Norwegian player is claiming injury. Right. Norwegian player almost caused the goal, so throw into England. Now he's down. He's like, I need medical assistance. Trying to slow down the game. We might be going to extra time. Man, this game is so balanced. It's just in the balance. English fans, some of them have shirts that say 1966 and 2026. I mean, it would be dope if, like, you see the correlation with the 6 and yeah, so England, the 1966 is a reference to England winning their only World Cup. They're hoping for another one. Maybe 2026. Maybe 6 is your lucky number. Okay, throw in for England. Looks like Rhys James is gonna take it. Okay, Rhys James takes it. Now we're temporarily down to 10 players. Bukayo Saka hoping to find space. No one gives it to Elliot Anderson, the midfielder. Jed Spence comes in for support on the left side. Eze trying to cut in but is blocked. James hoping to cross, gives it to Stones. Stones crosses it. Oh my god. Bellingham almost had a free header in the box, but it goes out for a goal kick. Harry Kane is asking for a penalty. I don't think they'll give those penalties. Looks like they're gonna have to go to extra time for this one. Looks like we're gonna have extra time, guys. Anyway, ball goes long from Norway, but they lose it. Oh, Eze almost won it in a dangerous position. They made add an extra couple minutes onto the 7 of additional because of the Norwegian player taking some time for treatment. Okay, Norway goes long from defense. Rhys James comes between man and ball. Wins the throw in for England. Takes it quick. It's been a proper game of chess, man. It's been a bit ragged in the second half, if I'm being honest. It's been kind of KG, not like KG kind of on a Bellingham almost stole it at the right side at the right time, but referee Bellingham closed down the Norwegian player in a dangerous position by Bellingham. That was good from Bellingham. It's late in the game and probably is exhausted. No, I don't think it's a foul. He had already passed the ball. That's an accidental. That's accidental. Referee hasn't made his decision yet. Jude Bellingham thinks VAR should intervene. Norwegian goalkeeper goes long. Jude Spence heads it out. Throw in for Norway. Throw in for Norway. And full time 1-1. We are going in for extra time. Man, that second half was kind of, it was a snore fest, kind of, if I'm being honest. No, like moments of like, hey, this is nice, but then, meh. Sorry about that, guys. Got a phone call. A friend of mine wants me to help them with something. I don't know. I'll check it out later. But right now we're still watching England Norway. That second half wasn't really the most exciting. The most exciting part was first the first half after the hydration break. So right now we are going in for extra time, and they're probably still on break. In the meantime, we could obviously, check around what's going on. No, it looks like the trending Tuchel. Is it Tuchel or Tuchel? That's for you guys to let me know. Oh, this is the red card for Kwanzaa. I've got an explanation as to why Kwanzaa got a too much ban instead of one. Refs are erratic and unreliable in games. Now we have two fourth officials who scream at you if you put one foot out of the coach zone. Yeah, okay, I don't know what that means, but do you think it should have been a red card? I mean, and 2 games. Yo, Kobe Maino hasn't played. They called him. He hasn't even played like 2 seconds. Like, I don't know what Kobe Maino. Man, Kobe Maino, you hadn't been. Like, last season, who is the current Carrick? When did Carrick come into the coaching gig? Because he's the one who gave Kobe Maino more chance to play. Ruben Amorim was benching him half the season. So, like, was he ready for World Cup by the time World Cup came? I mean, he was ready enough to be called, but he hasn't been used at all. You think he'll come on? No, they've already even used up all their substitutions. Kobe Maino, I don't think he's going to play. Thomas Tuchel has been very animated with his England side. You got that right. He has been animated the whole World Cup. It's not the first time. It's not the first time at all. Harry Kane confirms he played golf with Donald Trump. Oh yeah, 18 months ago. Yeah, Harry Kane. That's why Donald Trump knows him. Because when he was talking about the red card, when the reporters asked Donald Trump about the red card, he cited Harry Kane at one point. I was like, how does Trump know Donald? How does Trump know Harry Kane? They played golf together. He invited me to play when I was down in Palm Beach. It was a pretty surreal experience just to meet him and play golf with him. Yeah, some people would have different opinions. Maybe I guess it's not from America. Kobe Maino, all bicycles should have a front wheel. Tuchel the next day. All right, first half of extra time is about to begin. A game is going off. And who else is coming on? But they're busy flirting. Ødegaard is coming on. Ødegaard is coming on. Yeah, Kobe Maino is not going to see any game time. England players doing the whole surrounding each other and trying to get some team spirit going. Gordon is very useless. He created that chance. What is this? Is this a bot? Sometimes I don't understand some of these comments. I'm going to enjoy watching this in the new season of the European League, seeing Gordon play for Barcelona. Yeah, he's a Barcelona player, all right. How Gordon was taken off was criminal. That's what I'm saying. Like, removing Gordon was a big mistake. I rather it had Gordon on the pitch than Eze. They shouldn't have removed Gordon. He was the one pressing. And then you remove him. Like, what the heck is Tuchel thinking? That made the attack a bit blunt. Now they're gonna have to come up with another way to score. Eze hasn't done anything in an English jersey. Like, leave alone today's game. He hasn't really done anything at any one point. Why do they keep trusting him? Maybe eventually he'll come good for England, but he hasn't even had enough time to like gel with this team. How many times has Eze been called for England? That number is not very high, honestly speaking. At least I don't think so. Well, just a second. My computer is about to die or blackout. I need to get it to charge. Okay, second half has started. First half of extra time. England moving from left to right. Right to left, rather. Saka has the ball on the right side. Reece James whips it in. But blocked, cleared out to Haaland. Haaland tries to win it, but just gives it back to Reece James. Alright, just a second, guys. I need to get my charger and connect my charger to my computer before it dies on me. We didn't expect extra time. Well, I didn't anyway. It's Saka trying to dribble, but is closed down and gets a corner kick for England. Right, ball comes in from Saka into the near post, but cleared out again. Ball comes back to Saka. Saka trying to send the ball back in, deeper one. Harry Kane peeling off. Oh my god, what a save from the Norwegian goalkeeper. Harry Kane scooped that back in. That was good. Reece James gets the ball, recycles it back, gives it to Saka. Saka trying to dribble and trying to cross it again into the box. This time it's overhit by slightly. McGahey gets it back, keep it alive. Gives it to Eze. Eze to Rogers from distance, and Bellingham gets it in. Oh my god. Reaction time. Bellingham manages to score 2-1 to England. Bellingham has had a very good World Cup. You think the Norway has finally been broken? First half of extra time has just started. We have a long way to go, but 2-1 to England. 2-1. Alright, it's on 93. Jude Bellingham has scored, if you've missed it. I think he has scored both goals. Damn. Bellingham might be in the team of the season. Morgan Rogers from distance, goalkeeper saves it but puts it back into a dangerous situation, and Bellingham pounces before the Norwegian defender can react. That was very clever. Very clever. They're exhausted, it's understandable, but it's the 94. That could be the goal that sends England to the semifinals. Who you gonna call whenever you need something? Jude Bellingham. Man, Bellingham, when he first came to Madrid, I was like, this guy doesn't seem like the guy. He was scoring so much in his first season. I was like, okay, he's on excitement. Second season comes, he drops in goals. He doesn't score as much as he did that first season. That first season, he was on Cristiano Ronaldo form, man. It was crazy. And then this second season, injuries and not the same form. He went trophyless last season, I think, which is crazy for Madrid. But he has managed to kind of redeem himself in this World Cup for sure. He has had a very good World Cup. Now they need to defend. They have a long time to defend, though. That's the problem with scoring very early in second half. I mean, in extra time. You want to like score towards the end of extra time. That's like the perfect time to score. Okay, England defend. Norway trying to attack, but England managed to defend and hold shape. They're trying to play from the back. Jed Spence has some space to go. Overheat. Norway intercept. England win it back again. Pickford goes long. Intercepted by Nusa, actually. England throw. Well, now you chant his name. If he missed a penalty, it would be like something very dark. Be yelling all sorts of insults at him. When he scores a winning goal, that's when you start chanting. These football fans. I must say football fan. I probably understand why. I'm not even understand why, but I mean, this. No, I don't even actually understand why. This is just. I just see where it comes from. What's else? Yeah. Because a lot of people, this will be frustrated. You know, you can be frustrated, and then you start saying all sorts of racist stuff. But I mean, you gotta say. You gotta separate it, man. Even black fans are there. We don't go racist when someone messes up. We can criticize and without having to pass that line. Anyway, Norway has the ball in midfield. Almost lost the ball, but Norway keeps it. Yeah, man. Being an English football player is kind of anyway, Norway has the ball in the midfield. It's very like bipolar sometimes. You know, one moment they're singing your name, the next moment you're getting death threats and all that, which can be very traumatizing if you're not mentally strong. And you know we come in to attack, but intercepted. Jed Spence sends it to the midfield. Midfielder spreads it wide. Rogers was trying to like get it. Hey, Rogers has fresh legs. That's why Rogers is having a blast. Morgan Rogers. Man, Bellingham has really stepped up. Okay, ball moving in the midfield. England has possession. Gehi. Jed Spence. Jed Spence trying to dribble into the box. Passes 1, 2. Taken down. Penalty. Referee blows the whistle. Penalty. That was nice play from Jed Spence. David Beckham in his suit. Norwegian players are protesting, but the referee didn't even have to go to VAR to blow the whistle. Yeah, man, it's time for Norway to go home. You guys made it this far. Past Oscar Bob, past another Norwegian player. Yeah, Oscar Bob Oscar Bob really. Yeah, that's a foul. There was contact by Oscar Bob. Entanglement of legs, but he gets no contact. It may be overturned. Maybe overturned. Okay, they're saying it's going to be overturned. Who do these English commentators support? Yeah, okay, the VAR sent the referee to go and change it. Oh yeah, Jude Smith steps across Oscar Bob, so it kind of like provokes the penalty. I don't think it's a penalty. Yeah, looking at it now, it's not a penalty. Like Jude Smith kind of put his leg in between Oscar. Like he's the one who puts his leg on Oscar Bob's leg. No, we still have a chance. It's not a dive. It's not a dive. It's not a dive for sure. Some people are saying you should get a yellow for a dive, but it's not. So it's still 2-1. Now we're trying to capitalize, but they've been stopped. Ball goes long from England, hoping to find maybe Harry Kane. But it's closed down, intercepted. Now we have the ball in the midfield. Now we cross the ball into the box, cleared by Anderson. Claims of handball by a Norwegian player, but they don't. But nothing given. So Ødegaard has the ball on the right side, trying to cross in, but blocked. He goes back. Gives it to the Norwegian player in the midfield. Oscar Bob trying to drive to the box. Manages to find the player on the edge of the box. Oh my god, he had a chance. He had a chance to shoot blocked corner kick for Norway. Nusa had a chance at the edge of the box. He only was in all sorts of space. Corner kick for Norway. England are out of substitutions. What are they saying? Are they preparing another substitution? Ball comes in, headed out, defended by Sons, but ball comes back to Norway. Norway still with the ball, hoping to cross it in, but closed down. Nusa hoping to dribble. Ødegaard in support. Ball comes in, but saved by Pickford. Pickford goes long throw to Jude Spence. Eze rather. Eze takes it down really well, but closed down. Throw in for, I think, Norway, because Thomas Tuchel is protesting. Very animated. Man, Erling Haaland hasn't really done anything, man. He has disappeared, except that one chance he tried to create. Ball goes long, but into the box of England, but no one there, and the English defense comes back. Gehi gives it to Kane. Kane is dropping him from deep in midfield, gives it to Jed Spence. Jed Spence gives it back to Gehi. Anderson spreads it for Reece James. Smartly controlled by Reece James. Rogers in the middle of the pitch, middle of the park. Jed Spence trying to turn on the banners, but Eze tries to scoop it in to Bellingham, but intercepted, cleared, comes back to Anderson. Norway is getting exhausted. I don't think they're going to be able to create another chance. But man, Norway has really had a good World Cup. They've really had a blast. Anyway, Saka is on the right. Reece James with some time and space finds it to Anderson. Anderson sent the ball in the box. Crosses over everyone, but ends up on Eze's foot. Offside. Eze is offside. Ball goes back to Norway. Norway plays from the back. They're trying to move it to midfield. Intercepted. And then Bellingham spreads it to Saka. Saka enters the box, hoping to create some space. Oh, Bellingham tries to tease it, but goes out. Goal kick. Took it well away from goal. His attempt. Yeah, tiredness can be a factor at such an extra time for sure. Can be a huge factor. Now, the people who have just come on fresh legs are the ones who should be running the show. Like how that second goal came from a Morgan Rogers attempt. And Harry Kane wins the ball in attack for England. Close down, there's no England player. It's only him and Eze. Still half time. And half time of extra time. 15 more minutes left. Damn. You think penalties are coming? I doubt. No, we just look out of ideas. They look completely out of ideas. Time for Norway to go home, you think? They have 15 more minutes left. I mean, anything can happen. Bellingham has 6 goals. With Harry Kane with 6 goals, that's crazy. Norway informing match officials that England's goal was a result of the ball hitting the camera cable. What? Okay, that's wild. That's a wild claim. But even if, like, what the heck are we doing? A camera cable, does it count? You can barely see the cable. If the ball falls, if it hits the camera cable, where it falls is where you contest. So what do you expect the referee to do? To do a drop ball situation? You had a chance. Look at this. Okay. All right, let's go back. This is crazy. Okay, Pickford kicks it. You have a chance to get a shape. You see the ball coming in. Both of you have a chance to stop that ball from getting in their position. You have a chance to close him down. Okay. The ball comes in. You have a chance to stop the English attack. You have another chance to close the Bellingham goal, actually. Halftime is almost done. Norway is trying to like just psych themselves up. Are we blaming a camera cable, guys? Come on. Erling Haaland has been substituted. Yeah, I don't know if Norway is going to go through. You've removed Erling Haaland. Okay. Like, if the ball hits it's like, I mean, hitting the referee. That's like hitting the referee. But for the referee, they have a rule that if it hits the referee, they stop the game and do a drop ball situation. Usually the ball goes back to the guy who had possession before it hit the referee. Now, what are they going to do for camera cables? Is there any rule for that? Maybe there is, but they didn't use it this time. Because nowadays there's a rule for everything. They even add rules that are unnecessary, in my opinion. Okay. Second half of extra time is about to begin. Bukayo Saka. Saka watching Martin Ødegaard team up with Erling Haaland during his argument with Noni Madueke. There's a lot happening in that comment right there. Bukayo Saka watching Martin Ødegaard team up with Erling Haaland during his argument with Noni Madueke on the pitch today. I mean, that's the normal behavior. And Norway is coming in from the attack, hoping to find some space. Oscar Bob, Nusa on the left side. Nusa sends the ball in, cleared out. I think that's a foul on Jude Bellingham. Free kick to England. They've managed to stop Norway on this time. Yeah, foul on Jude Bellingham. Damn, Erling Haaland is going home. He looks frustrated. What do you think of England duo Bukayo Saka and Declan Rice starting against Norway? Declan Rice, if only was still healthy. He has been ill, apparently. So he only played like one half. Ball goes long from England to Norway's defense. They managed to clear the ball, throw in for England. England are just hoping to find some sort of third goal to finish this game off, while Norway are hoping to find the equalizer for the first time in the game, because they are the ones that scored first, and then England had to find the equalizer. And now England has taken the lead. They are the ones that have to find the equalizer. Ball goes long. Norway trying to keep the ball in England's defense, hoping to make some form of attack. Norway passing from the back, hoping to create some attack, moving the ball in midfield, passing it to the right side. I think that's Oscar Bob on the right. Gives it back to the Norwegian midfielder. Oscar Bob finds Berg. Berg tried to shoot off target. Wasn't far away. Yeah, Norway are looking at the barrel. They're staring at the barrel of defeat. They need to kitchen sink it now. Just put everything you can, Like, how do you expect to win the World Cup? I mean, no way. Come on, you guys are just running on adrenaline and excitement. No way, ain't winning the World Cup. And here they come. Nusa trying to dribble through, but it's closed down by James. And Harry Kane has space to run. Spreads it to Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka has some space, but he's getting close down. Bukayo Saka keeps the ball, manages to dribble in the defense, shoots on target, but Norwegian keeper saves it. Oh, and there's Spence manages to intercept in a dangerous position, shoots, saved, and Bukayo Saka again shoots on target, but and ball comes out to Spence. Rhys James has the ball, gives it to Morgan Rogers. Damn, that was close. Norway was done. Norway was done. 2 attempts in like 2 seconds on target. Rhys James sends it back to defense. Pickford goes long, finds Bukayo Saka. Nice ball from Pickford, right? Offside. Bukayo Saka was offside. It was a good effort from Spence. Bellingham must be exhausted. They're finally removing him. Dan Burn is coming on. Man, Judas, he's on squad both goals. On a night when Harry Kane doesn't score, Bellingham does the job. And he has been substituted for Dan Burn. Dan Burn plays for Newcastle. Very stubborn defender, veteran. Okay, now we're trying to like pass the ball a little bit. Hoping to find some spaces, but nothing given. England are holding almost a 5-4-1 type formation. Scooped over the top, hoping to find a player from Norway, but well defended, and ball goes back again to Norway. Can't afford to give Ødegaard any room. Nusa trying to dribble from and create an attack, but Rhys James holds strong. Throw in for England. Norway still has possession in midfield. Trying to carry it to attack. Yeah. Finding Oscar Bob on the right. Oscar Bob trying to figure out a way to dribble past Jed Spence. No answer, so he just passes it to his support teammate. Ødegaard gets it also. In the midfield. Spreads it to Nusa. Nusa, Ødegaard. Ødegaard crosses it into the box. Johnstone's with a strong header out, but it comes back to Nusa. Nusa trying to cut in and shoot. Blocked. Goes to a Norwegian corner. Nusa has played well in the second half. He has put some pressure on that England defense, but James has held his own very well also. I don't know. I just don't see Norway like scoring. I don't see where they're going to score from. Oscar Bob tried to shoot. Yeah, ball came in and they almost Oscar Bob shoots but it's off target. I don't see where a goal for Norway is coming from. I don't see it. Okay, now we're trying to come from the back. Hoping to find some space. I mean, I could be wrong, but I just don't see where Norway is going to score. From they've removed Erling Haaland. Is that a corner kick or a goal kick for England? Now we're trying to push. Crown Prince of Norway is also watching the game. This is, I think, Erling Haaland's first World Cup, and the guy has had a very successful World Cup. Okay, now we're trying to push up, but close down. Referee pulls it back for free kick to Norway. Free kick to Norway in the middle of the park. Nusa trying to dribble. From left to right, James commits the foul. Free kick to Norway again. Okay, they're gonna like send it into the box now. Kitchen sink stuff. Ødegaard on the dead ball situation. Yeah, looks like England are playing 5-4-1. Ødegaard on the dead ball, sends the ball in. Pickford comes out of his line, punches it. That's a good punch. Has been clattered, is down. And the Norwegian player is screaming at the referee and eventually gets a yellow card. That's literally the first booking. The game has been respectful. I think the Norwegian player is complaining because Pickford was knocked by his own man. So, like, technically, you don't have to call for foul or anything. Actually, that's strange. But when the goalkeeper is down, it's kind of usually that one. Goalkeepers are protected a bit more because it's a huge disadvantage. You don't want that's basically an empty net if you like don't call the foul. I mean, you don't stop the game and just leave it playing. Yeah, so it's going to be an uncontested drop ball, which goes in Norway's favor. Yeah, Norwegian players are kind of like angry about the decision. So anyway, Norway recycle the ball. Nusa is coming. Rhys James trying to defend Nusa, but he's not. He doesn't get past him. James manages to clear the ball. Yo, you can't just dribble past Rhys James anyhow. Rhys James is a gem, man. He's a gem. You can't just dribble past Rhys James. Okay, England are starting to slowly accept the win now. Norway passes to Nusa. Nusa is still in the attack. Norway haven't yet completely given up. Looks like someone was offside. A Norwegian player free kick to England. Yeah, Nusa was offside. It drifted offside. Long ball. Hurricane down, holding the side of his head. Man, really, Hurricane. I mean, Hurricane has he had some moments in this game? Hurricane. Hurricane is not about a head injury. Ref is like, I don't want to hear it. Anderson keeps hold of the ball, gives it as a trying to keep it on the front foot. He manages to keep possession. Okay, they send it all the way back to Pickford. Pickford gives it to John Stones. John Stones goes long, hoping to find, but they manage to intercept it. They send it back to attack. Norway trying to keep the ball in attack, but Jet Spence runs it out. Throw in for Norway. It's actually an England throw. England a few seconds from celebration, making it to the semi-final. Norwegian players already starting to shed tears. I mean, you should be happy you made it this far because no one is expecting Norway to win the World Cup. Rogers hoping to keep it in the Norwegian defense and run down the clock. Takes it to the corner. Trying to waste time. Play dodge and score. Erling Haaland. Like the whole game, you didn't even do anything. I mean, there were very few moments. 2 minutes of extra time. Man, Bellingham. I don't want to hear like British fans attacking Bellingham in the next game if they blunder in any way. You know, if he misses a penalty, I don't want to hear that frustration. When a ball cleared by the Norwegian defense, but not far enough. Bukayo Saka sends it back to Pickford to keep possession. Pickford clears it back to Norwegian defense. Norway trying to probably play one more attack. It's now or never for Norway. Send that ball to attack. Sends it long. Ball intercepted by Kane. Eze manages to keep the ball. Tries to turn the Norway player, but he loses possession. Nusa gets it in midfield. Nusa hoping to cut it into the attack. Jet Spence clears the ball. 15 seconds. Norwegian goalkeeper sends the ball back. Cleared. Throw in for Norway. Dunban with the header. And referee blows. England are back in the semi-finals. I don't know if they were there already, but England are in the semi-finals. Jude Bellingham. What did I say at the beginning? I was like, man, no way, it's time for you to go home. England are in the semifinals. They're probably going to play Argentina. Now that is going to be a semifinal. Because Norway was never going to do anything against Argentina. Now England have a real test. They have a real test. They've wanted it to come home. But you're going to have a real test against Argentina. There's no way Switzerland is beating Argentina. Come on. But anyway, yeah, that was a good game. Very long, unfortunately, to a certain extent. We wanted it to be 90 minutes, but it was long. And we're going to do the match reaction after. Thank you for watching with me. I don't know if anyone is even still here watching at this time after his extra time, but thank you for watching. Crimson Chin is about to leave. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next stream. Peace out. 8.